Hey everyone, and welcome to This Explainer. Today, we are diving straight into Lesson 3 of Global Procurement Management. We're going to tackle a core topic that really fundamentally shifts how businesses operate. We are talking about transforming dry, everyday transactional purchasing into highly strategic, long-term partnerships. Let's get right into it. So, you might be wondering, what's the actual difference between simply buying a product and building a real partnership? Well, think of it kind of like the difference between going on a casual first date and committing to a long-term marriage. A tactical buy is just about the immediate need, right? Getting a product for a specific price. But a collaborative commitment, that requires shared risks, shared benefits, and deep strategic alignment. Here is our quick roadmap for today. 1. Beyond simple purchasing. 2. The power of integration. 3. Supplier relationship management. 4. Designing supplier relationships. And finally, 5. 3 steps to success. Okay, let's kick things off with part 1, beyond simple purchasing. You hear the terms purchasing and procurement used interchangeably all the time, right? Well, they are absolutely not the same thing. Purchasing is really just a tactical subset. It's the ordering, the receiving, paying the invoices. It's all about short-term efficiency. Procurement, on the other hand, is the overarching long-term strategy. We're talking careful supplier selection, complex negotiations, and managing relationships specifically designed to create ultimate, long-lasting value. Moving right along to part 2, the power of integration. 2 heads are better than 1. Yeah, I know, it's a massive cliche, but it honestly is the absolute bedrock of Lesson 3. True integration, whether that's happening formally in a boardroom or digitally through shared IT systems, is really just about bringing different groups together. It's aligning internal functions and external businesses so we can attack those complex, common business problems together. And listen, true external integration is not just some empty corporate buzzword. It is a real, measurable mechanism for delivering mutual value. When organizations actually integrate, they develop capabilities that improve competitive performance, drive incredible cost savings, and slash risks. That creates profound value for money, or VFM, for the customer, while at the exact same time protecting the margin for the supplier. It basically ensures that everyone is strategically pulling in the exact same direction. Which brings us to part 3, supplier relationship management. Now, what does a collaborative relationship actually look like in practice? Obviously, it requires a win-win approach, joint efforts to resolve conflicts, open data sharing. But what's really interesting here is the ultimate test of a true partnership, and that is credible commitment during difficult times. Think about it. Anyone can be a great partner when the market is booming, right? But standing by your supplier when global disruptions hit, that is exactly what separates true collaboration from a basic everyday transaction. All right, let's dive into part 4, designing supplier relationships. As large manufacturers start to really increase their external contracting, managing this diverse portfolio of different relationships becomes absolutely critical. So, enter the Bensau model. This brilliantly illustrates how to look at it. You've got relationship requirements on the vertical axis and actual capabilities on the horizontal. When those two things align, whether they're both high or both low, you are in a successful match zone. Perfect. But those off-diagonal boxes, those are traps. An under-designed relationship completely lacks the capabilities needed for complex requirements. And on the flip side, an over-designed relationship wastes tons of time and energy building deep trust for a product that honestly just needs a basic, impersonal data exchange. And finally, part 5, 3 steps to success. So how do we take that Bensau matrix and actually turn it into an actionable toolkit? Well, the crucial point is following these 3 steps. Step 1, select the strategic relational type that perfectly matches your product, technology, and market conditions. Step 2, identify an appropriate management profile, meaning figure out exactly what kind of information sharing and social climate you actually need. And step 3, match your relationship design right back to that management profile. If you do this, you avoid those under-designed and over-designed traps entirely. I want to leave you with a bit of a provocative thought today. Take a hard look at your own organization right now. Is your supply chain built on simple tactical transactions, or are you genuinely investing the time to forge true strategic partnerships? Look, transitioning to real procurement is a long journey, for sure, but the mutual value and the massive reduction in risk make it absolutely critical for survival. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Keep evaluating those networks and stay curious.